Hi everyone, back in Stryker. As I was getting back into Stryker, my phone rang. It was Walgreens. Well, you have a prescription ready to be picked up. She asked for me and I said, yeah. She goes, do you know you have a prescription ready to be picked up? She goes, it's been sitting here for a week. I said, I won't be in town until later today. I said, I'll be up there later today to pick it up. It's like $7 for that one bottle of pills. It's like I'll be up there later today. Don't really need them right away because I still got quite a few pills of them at home. But they filled them too soon. They started doing what Rite Aid used to do and filling them too damn soon. That's better because now I don't hear that popping sound. Because all he did was take the fender and pushed it out and away from there. He goes, are you happy with that? And I said, yeah. Because when you would open and close the door, it would make a loud popping sound. And it's like, okay, it never did that before. And then when I found out that the one that did the work on the car said he noticed it, but he didn't do anything about it. It's like, really? You're the one that put the car back together. If you didn't, you just would have paid attention. You would have fixed it, right? Yeah, it didn't take that long for them to fix it because Mike, that's his name, Mike from Auto Images, he's the manager that runs that place. He's the one that said, let me take a look, and I showed him and he goes, ow. And then when he talked to the guy that put the car back together, because he knew who it was, the guy that put the car back together told him that he noticed it, but he didn't think anything that I would notice that. It's like if I'm opening and closing the door and getting in and out of the car and I hear a popping sound coming from my door after you guys fixed the driver's side of the car when it never did that before. And then when he looked, he goes, oh, he says, well, part of it's because the one screw's not all the way tight. He tightened it down a little bit and then he took the flathead screwdriver and he pushed it forward and away from the door. But what got me is the one that put my car back together noticed it and then said it was done. Yeah, it didn't take that long. It took less than 5 minutes for him to realign the fender, which it didn't take that long. It took, like I said, less than 5 minutes, but it also took 15 minutes to drive up there. So again, you're talking 20 minutes there, 20 minutes total there, and then 20 minutes back at least, when the one that put the car back together should have did it the right way in the beginning, and nothing would have happened where I wouldn't have had to go back there. But I had to go back. Yeah, like I said, less than 5 minutes, but again, I shouldn't have had to. If it was done right in the beginning, and now the door doesn't rub and it doesn't pop or anything like that. I noticed it when I picked it up and I thought, well, maybe it's just because it's cold or something like that. And then it's like, and then it started getting worse because I picked it up on Wednesday. Today's Friday. It started getting worse when I noticed it started getting worse, and then as soon as I went to go take it up there, it was getting even more bad. And it's like, okay, I better have them look at it. And less than 5 minutes later, and it was fixed. It still rubs, but not like it did, because you can still hear it. Because all he did, it's dirty, all he did was push the fender out and away from the door. He goes, it'll still make a little bit of a sound, but he said it won't be too bad compared to what it was, because it was popping real loud, and I was afraid it was going to bend that fender. But I'm going to let Prince out, but I'm going to stop it right here. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good day. Bye.